Well, hello there. It's me, Harold, the puppet, and you are watching Shootin'. I don't curse, so shootin' poop. Yeah.
The following podcast is brought to you by the Johners Podcasting Network, found exclusively at WrestlingWithJohners.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to episode number 38 of Shootin Shit. If you thought our 3-year anniversary recap of AEW last week was a lot of AEW, hold on to your shit because, God, Double or Nothing just happened. Forbidden Door has matches announced, and the best thing WWE's got going is an AEW guy. So, with that, episode 38 starts now. All right. We gave a good hour and a half of AEW last week. But man, Sunday night, Las Vegas, Nevada, Double or Nothing, which is gearing up to be their WrestleMania. I want to hear you guys' opinions on that in a minute. They stole the show. They had a hell of a night. We kind of called the matches where you could have taken your bathroom breaks accordingly and not have missed much. But it was a fun night overall. Gentlemen, give me overall thoughts. And is Double or Nothing AEW's WrestleMania?
You know what? I usually lead off, but I want to change things up a little bit. Let's let Joey K lead us off tonight. And he's muted.
Fantastic. It wasn't me this time.
Fuck yeah.
All right. So I'll start up. The show started out like the shits, but ended up solid. That's my overall take of Double or Nothing. I thought the first handful of matches were not great. Of course, the MJF, he was getting squashed. Everybody fucking knew it. If you didn't think that, you're a moron. Sorry. Nobody gives a shit about the TBS title. The TNT title match with six person. Yeah, sorry. I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm talking about TNT. I had something to say about that later. The 6-person match. I just love seeing, Frankie still go. He's getting up there in years, but god damn, he can go.
Real quick, you mentioned Frankie Kazarian. Do him and Billy Gunn drink the same water? Because those two do not age.
Dude, I don't fucking know, but I need to fucking fill this bottle with whatever they have.
Right?
That shit is legit. On the flip side of that, guys who really can't go anymore, the Hardys, thanks for stopping by. We'll see you.
Just Jeff. Matt.
Fuck off, dude. Matt is just as bad.
No.
Oh,
he tried to force that fucking match. Get out of here.
Get out of here, dude. You're on drugs. And that match was the shits because it didn't live up to anything like their previous matches before. It was bad. What else was the shits on that card? The fucking the Owen Hart tournament matches were okay. Okay. Not great, but okay.
I'll tell you that though, Cole and Baker got it pretty badass.
Well, did the matching gear not fucking give it away? Who's going over? I mean, I felt that way, and I was like, surprise, surprise.
Mm-hmm.
Coked out Tony Khan, always great to see.
Come on, man.
Fuck off. He's a fucking nut. Anyway, I will tell you this. my match that actually stole the fucking show for me, the Kyle O'Reilly Darby Allin match, was so fucking hard.
That was really good.
That's my kind of match. I mean, all right, full on. Darby scares the fuck out of me. That kid's just gonna fucking kill himself. But I mean, when he missed the spot, when he did the first dive and fucking hit the ropes and like straight went down head first, I was like, oh my fucking God, I just paid $50 to watch Darby Allin fucking die. Like, I mean, it was bad. That match though, I mean, Kyle O'Reilly, he's fucking amazing. And I always thought that. So that was great. And my surprise match of the night was the fucking Jericho appreciation shitbags against fucking Blackpool and Eddie and Proud and Powerful. That match, actually, I had like such low expectations because you guys know I don't like Stadium Stampede. I don't like that kind of bullshit like that. This match hit though. This match was a fucking hit, and I was for it. So that was my surprise match of the night. And of course, you know, I'm gonna go with Hangman and Punk. I think Punk. I said it before. Punk's going to get in the title. This is his run. Summer of Punk 2022. The match was good. Don't ever want to see him do a buckshot lariat again because Jesus fucking Christ, he can't do it. I like that he is very introspective and that he even admits, don't ever let me do that again. And then he botched awfully on Dynamite, but we'll get there.
Yeah, him jumping over the ropes is not good right now.
Yeah. And dude, Hookhausen was everything I was hoping it would be. I mean, that's the buy-in. That was the buy-in, of course, but I'll give that one some shout out. And a huge shout out for MJF doing the fucking airplane to get everybody fired the fuck up when he came out for his entrance. That was priceless too. And I was like, oh, I see what you did there, buddy. I like that. I like where we're going. And I really like where we went, but we'll talk about that later. DDJ.
So one of the things I want to go back to, you talked about the TBS title match. It was not a good match, but we got a couple like really good debuts who I think are going to do great people who are going to do great things in AEW. We had Stokely Hathaway, who is now going to be the mouthpiece for Jade and the baddies, and I absolutely love it. I think he's going to be that missing piece. I think Jade needs to get to where she wants to go. Yeah. I think he's going to be a much better fit than Mark Sterling was. And then also too, we got the woman who I picked to be the Joker in the Owen tournament with Athena. I mean, and she's making her debut, I believe, Friday on Rampage and stuff. So it'll be interesting to see. But you talk about matches of the night. I mean, the Darby Kyle O'Reilly match was fucking phenomenal. The Anarchy in the Arena was about as wild as a match you can get. But to me, the match that stole the show was that 6-man between the House of Black and the Lucha Brothers and Pac, the Death Triangle.
That was on my list too. I know I skipped over it, but that was definitely on my fucking list because after that match, my brother and I sat here and were like, fuck, that was a really good match.
Yeah, I was really surprised. And we finally got the long-awaited turn of Julia Hart.
Who called it? Who called that shit? We're getting a female member. It's Julia Hart right here.
Oh, great. So now Joey K's ego is about to be bigger than the size of the screen here. So
about as big as my dick.
Oh, so it's not that big?
No, it's not that big. Yeah. I'm a grower, not a shower. It's all good. No complaints. Never got complaints.
It's not what you have, but how you use it.
Exactly.
That's right.
But no, going back though, yeah, the Hardy. I think I was most excited for the Hardys versus the Young Bucks, and that was obviously the biggest letdown. And that, but I mean, the Owen tournament matches were good. I thought Martha Hart gave an amazing speech, and I'm just glad to see, that she's out there and that the fans have a way now that they can remember Owen and he can be celebrated and remembered in the world of pro wrestling. Punk versus Hangman. I think everybody pretty much knew that Punk was gonna was going to win, because I think right now, I think that's the best option for AEW going forward, especially now that they're expanding, westward. They just had their first show in Southern
Pump the brakes. We'll get there.
And stuff. But overall, though, my biggest thing about the show, I felt like it was just, and maybe this has something to do with the fact that I was outside in the pool most of the day and got a really bad sunburn, and it just made me so freaking tired. I just felt like the show just seemed like it was way too long.
Yeah. Dude, what
about you, Hot One?
That's I felt the exact same way. To be honest with you, I kind of fell asleep going into the main. Woke up right as it was getting good. So
y'all gotta get that Tony Khan type of blow. I'm gonna be awake for the next 48 hours.
It's fucking tiger blood in my veins, baby.
Hashtag winning.
Straight winning. Anyway, I mean, we could have done without the first two matches of the night. Fortunately, the first, like Joey K said, the first handful of matches really didn't do nothing, and then the show picked up. Then it started getting good. The Jericho Appreciation Society and Mox and them, that was fantastic. Eddie Kingston with the gas tank.
You see the meme going around with that?
No, what is it?
It's basically saying that he must really hate this, MFer, because if he's going to dump gas the way gas prices are right now or something like that.
That's true.
That's a good point.
That's a good point. He dumped the whole fucking thing on him, about to light him up.
Dude, I don't know if that means great.
Out in California, that's probably about $7-8 worth of gas there.
I don't know if that's the best thing from Eddie Kingston recently, or him stumbling and bumbling down the fucking entrance. He had dynamite.
Zombie Eddie.
It's like, did his knee give out? He's fucking.
Hey, but he made it there. We'll get to Dynamite. Both of y'all boys.
He got there.
Both of you boys jumping the gun at the good old Dynamite.
No, we're talking about the 6-man or the 10-man.
Oh, okay.
When he came out, we ain't talking about, like, Eddie Kingston basically came out in full zombie mode with the gas can.
That shit was hilarious.
Okay. Because he did the same shit on Dynamite where he kind of blew his knees out on the way to the ring.
No, that's what I was talking about. When he came running down to attack Jericho, and he almost did a Titus and went under the ring.
Yeah. He had to grab his legs to save his life.
He would have never lived that shit down.
So, Double or Nothing, man. Back to it for me real quick. And I know you guys are anxious to get to Dynamite because we keep trying to jump into it. Let me get a word in about Double or Nothing. It was a good show. Everybody went out there and did what they needed to do. Definitely main event worthy pay-per-view. If this is going to be your show, this is it. This is supposed to be your big one. They went out and did what they needed to. We had some debuts. We had a return. We had not really return because Bivens wasn't really ever did much, but you've got a little bit of everything. It was nice, it was a good show. Most of the results I agreed with, man. I'm not gonna lie, I really wanted new tag team champions. That match was surprisingly better than I expected. Swerve in Our Glory, fantastic team, man. Big Keith Lee's big old zip up jacket looked like something from Keenan and Kel. I loved it.
Wonder if he likes orange soda.
I wonder if he does.
That fucking got me.
But it was a good night, man. I think you know what, I'm not gonna say anything else because you guys cover the whole show. I'm gonna hit real quick to IWC do better. Just do better. I think we might have a couple of do betters this episode, but I want to get the first one out. All the hate that I've seen that AEW has no reason to acknowledge Owen Hart because he never wrestled in AEW. Do better. Go fuck yourselves. Thoroughly, please. The whole fact of the matter is WWE had their time and still owned portions of his likeness, which is why, the tournament wasn't the King of Hearts tournament, and they did nothing with it. So this whole fanboy motion out there, Owen had nothing to do with AEW. Why are they doing an Owen Cup? Fuck yourselves. IWC, do better.
You know what? I agree with you, but I think the reason why they didn't really do anything with, the stuff they own with Owens. I think, Martha wouldn't let him.
I wouldn't let him either.
And I don't blame her. Like I said, I think I told you guys, I know I talked to you about, my feelings on Martha Hart changing after I saw the Dark Side of the Ring and really got her side of the story and understanding why, she took the stance that she did. And I mean, I think this has just been, and it kind of double piggyback on what you're saying, the people out there who are bitching saying Owen had nothing to do with AEW, that doesn't mean anything. There are tons of guys that are in the WWE Hall of Fame that never wrestled for the WWE. I mean, Abdullah the Butcher is the first one that comes to mind. I know Carlos Colon did like maybe a couple matches, but he wasn't really involved. I mean, there's so many guys out there.
He was like in like the fucking 94 Rumble for like 2 minutes.
Right.
That was it.
Brody.
I know, yeah. I believe Bruiser Brody got inducted into the Legacy Wing, never was a part of WWE. I mean, and these, I'm going to just flat out call a WWE fanboys, and this goes with any fanboy. They always want to paint their narrative or tell their side without, telling the whole truth. They may do half truths, whatever. But
Stop
I mean,
controlling our narrative.
Yeah, well, I don't even still think I understand how that promotion, what's going on with that promotion. But no, I just with the whole thing, I agree with you.
That's what happens when you do too much coke.
Yeah.
I mean, just the fact that we even have this tournament, just the fact that we're getting, Owen Hart action figures,
two figures.
We're getting, he's going to be in the AEW video game. I mean, it's
Joey. What's with the fart face? Did you not like the Owen figures?
I don't have a problem with it because I know you two fucking goofballs are going to buy them.
I don't buy the figures.
Personally, I don't really give two shits. I could care less about the Owen Hart tournament. I could care less about the fucking all the 1,000,001 tributes everyone wants to do. And this is probably going to give me a lot of fucking heat.
At Joe Coon.
I don't want to fucking see anybody tribute Eddie Guerrero anymore. I don't want to see anybody fucking tribute Owen Hart anymore. Like stop. Do your own fucking thing. Okay? This is a fucking, and this isn't WWE fanboy because you guys already know how much I fucking can't stand WWE anymore. But Martha doesn't want anything to do with Vince McMahon or WWE. So no, they're not allowed to do anything Owen Hart because that's her fucking call. That's fair. Partnering up with AEW, yeah, cool, because you want to give back to the fans, but let's be honest though. Who are the fans of Owen Hart? Who are the fans of Owen Hart? They're all our age or older.
Yeah.
Am I right?
Yeah.
There's no fucking 20-something or early 30-something fans that are, oh my God, I'm such a fucking Owen Hart fan. Why? Were you fucking 3 when you saw him, dude? Like, what do you remember that?
I see where you're coming from, but at the same time, I think with the advent of, those that live outside the country, the WWE Network and Peacock, you could easily go back and watch a lot of Owen Hart stuff and, become a fan. And obviously, so
but who the fuck does, DDJ? Who the fuck does?
Canadians.
Who goes back? Okay, fair point.
There you go.
But who goes back and watches a lot of old wrestling? Once again, yeah, exactly. Yeah, this is a very specific business move. Okay, who are the people that spend the most money on fucking shirts? Who are the most people who spend the most money on fucking figures, collectibles, toys? Right? Okay.
I got the Kenny Omega AEW shop exclusive, baby.
There you go. Who are the guys that buy fucking title belts? Not fucking 22-year-old fans, but like guys in their like 40s to like early 50s who are hardcore fans who grew up watching Owens.
No.
Fuck off, and listen. So don't fucking piss down my neck and tell me it's raining. Don't tell me you're here to do you're doing a fucking Owen Hart tribute because you're such a fucking great fan and you love Owen Hart and you fucking care about Martha Hart and the Owen Hart Foundation. No, you're here to fucking make money. This is what everybody forgets, man. It's a fucking business, guys. It's a business. So when you cater to the demographic who spends the most fucking money, that's business.
So when is the?
So don't give me your bullshit Owen Hart tributes and everybody wants to fucking like, you know, oh my god, oh, because guess what? In my opinion, Brett's still better, so I don't give a fuck. So fuck all yous. I'm just gonna say it. I don't really care. I'd rather watch Brett than Owen. That's just me. Whatever.
Somebody cut his mic MJF style.
No, you fucking Mark.
You're lucky I don't have control right now. I would have done it right then.
Look, I love Owen, and I do enjoy live his matches, but this is the problem with professional wrestling in general. When somebody dies young in professional wrestling, they are now put on a pedestal as the fucking greatest of all time, even when they don't fucking deserve it. And I'm not saying that Owen doesn't deserve it. I'm not saying that a lot of people don't deserve it. No, it's just what I'm saying is
Eddie was the greatest.
You look back in these rose-colored lenses that are so fucking wonderful.
I feel like we're gonna have a great debate. We need to have this for the next episode.
Am I wrong?
Down.
Hold on. Am I wrong that we don't look back at wrestlers who died either in their prime or still way too young and had years left? Do we not look back at them with fucking rose-colored glasses? There's still people out there. Dude, fucking Benoit murdered his fucking wife.
He is
and
the
son,
greatest
and
technical
everybody
wrestler.
Still goes,
he's the greatest technical wrestler in professional wrestling. Between the ropes.
Because apparently you've never heard of Dean Malenko. So
okay, the Iceman, yes, was great. But
I'll take
never
the fucking Iceman with his Parkinson's over fucking
wow.
Chris Benoit. Dude, he could still go. I'll take fucking old man Regal with like one fucking leg. Still better than Benoit. So get out of here. Stop looking back at people with rose-colored glasses thinking they're the greatest of all time. Because guess what? Only one person can be the greatest of all time. There's not a fucking collection in a whole room that says the greatest of all time. There's one. And whoever that is, it's up for debate. And I'm not even going to fucking argue and debate it. But my point is this. Don't fucking sell me the shirts and put all the fucking merch out like right away. Don't give me the fucking belts and don't parade Martha Hart in her fucking Kentucky Derby hat out there and say, oh my God, it's all for Owen. It's all for Owen. No, it's for fucking profit. It's for fucking profit. It's a business. Get over it. Move the fuck on. Stop fucking blowing somebody who fucking tragically died doing something that he never should have been fucking doing. But don't say he's the fucking greatest of all time and tout it that way and then fucking do lip service to fans, knowing full well that the fans that enjoy him are the ones that are going to spend the most fucking money on your bullshit. That's my point.
Hope we didn't lose anybody with.
We lost motherfuckers, I'm sure, because everybody's going to they're going to get the pitchforks out. Like, oh my God, you said things about Owen. Well, guess what? I actually got to see Owen wrestle fucking live and in person. So yeah, I do know how good he is. I did watch him and I did enjoy him. Okay. So dude, I fucking enjoyed the new foundation with Jim the Anvil Neidhart. So fuck off with the fucking big baggy pants and suspenders.
What about high energy?
I wore that shit. So don't tell me I'm not a fan, but I'm just not saying like, oh my God, like let's go back and say he's the fucking greatest. I can't do that. I just realistically, I can't do that.
So Joey K, high energy, yay or nay?
What, Coco Beware?
Yeah.
Dude, I love Coco Beware.
All right. So
fuck off. Yo, dude, I fucking cried when Frankie died in a house fire.
Oh, that's tragic.
Dude, fucking R.I.P. Frankie.
So Joey K.
We're R.I.P. Frankie, but we just fucking shit on Owen Hart.
I didn't shit on Owen. I shit on a business decision. I shit on a business decision.
You shitted on Eddie. You shitted on the Cripplers.
Dude, wait till I shit on Keith Lee. Fucking tons of fun running around there. Here, jump off my fucking gut because I can barely move in the ring. Homeboy got cut from the WWE and should have been fucking in the gym. Not at Krispy Kreme. Okay? Because he came out that day. Yo, that jacket was big for a reason, bro.
Cut his mic.
I think I'm going to insert some SpongeBob time cards into there.
Hey, look, I call it like I see it.
3 hours later.
Can you move it along? I'm all out of time cards.
It's a business decision. It's not a fucking tribute. It's not and this will go into later. Tony Khan's a huge fucking mark. I've said that plenty of times. I've said that before MJF said it publicly. But he is. He's a fucking huge mark. And sometimes being a huge mark pays off in your business. And that's what it did. It got people all excited with nostalgia for no fucking reason at all. I'm sorry. I enjoy Owen Hart. I think he's a great wrestler. It's sad that he died the way he did because that was fucking shit that never should have happened. But don't fucking tell me it's all for a tribute for somebody when it's making fucking money. It's business.
For those of you who are still here, the business continues into AEW's Wednesday show.
Real quick before we do that.
And
I promise I'll be real quick. So 2 things. 1, I saw Owen Hart's last match live. And 2, Joey K talking about belts made me think of a Do Better. And I'm going to make it really, really quick here. To those of you who think you're cool for bringing WWE Championship belts to an AEW show or vice versa, come on, you're not fooling anyone. We all know you live in your mom's basement. Please do that.
I just want to fucking beat somebody up and take one. I do. Like, I will stomp a fucking 12-year-old and take a $400 belt. I have no shame in that.
Come and take it, ladies and gentlemen. That is Joey K's motto.
Dude, I'll come out full Moxley through the crowd, stumbling around like I'm half drunk, and I will kick you in the fucking balls.
One thing, dude, how cool was it that during that Anarchy in the Arena match, they played Mox's song throughout the whole match a la New Jack?
Well, that's the first thing I thought. And like, we were sitting here and I'm like, yo, that's like a New Jack vibe. And we were laughing about it. And like, I didn't see anybody say that fucking opinion about that until you just said it too. That was hilarious.
I thought when I was watching that was the first, I was like, man, this is just like a New Jack match. Cause really that's almost what that match was.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it was.
We're just missing scaffolds.
I thought it was funny. Yeah. And Vic Grimes almost dying.
Staple guns.
I thought it was funny though at first because I'm like, they fuck up and it's going, and then I'm like, oh, it's got to be for a spot, and of course it was for a spot when Jericho's like, turn this shit off, and he breaks the soundboard. Oh man, that match was so much better than I expected. I can't tell you enough. I really expected the shits, and I got a fucking gem out of it.
All right,
moving on.
Making gems out of shits could be this whole MJF situation, guys. On Double or Nothing, you know, the big situation going on, the fan fest and all that shit. MJF no shows a fan fest where people pay $500 to see him, and rumors are he's flying out. Like Joey K said, he does a little airplane move in the ring, kind of like an FU to fans. Ha ha ha! Fuck, you thought I flew out. Does the job real quick and leaves. According to a lot of dirt sheets, leaves the arena, goes back home, fucking gone. Shows up on Dynamite
with his copyright-free music.
And God damn it. Cuts one of the meanest promos that I have seen in a long time. Gentlemen, what did we think about MJF's, lack of better words here, pipe bomb?
So first off, I'll save this for a little bit later. We talk about the promo. Before you hopped on, when Joey K and I were talking about this, a little bit of a peek behind the curtain for, our shooters out there. A lot of times we usually like to talk about things, as we're planning out the show before we hit the record button. And Joey K and I were talking about that promo, and the bulk of our conversation before he hopped on was about that promo. I'm just going to come right out and say it. That is the single best promo that an AEW superstar wrestler has done since the inception of the company 3 years ago. And and I'll even take it one step further, and I think Joey K will double down with me on this. That was the single best promo done by a professional wrestler since CM Punk back in 2011.
No argument for me, because I agreed with you 100% on that. I mean, there's been some promos out there that have been good, some quality shit, but it's hard to think of anything else since Punk in 2011 blurring the lines between storyline and reality. And they had enough reality in there to blur that shit. And it worked out fucking it's still working out perfect. People still think they took his fucking bio off of AEW's website. They took his fucking merch shop down. Of course they did. Like, don't fucking read into that. Like, come on. Of course. If they had an alumni section, they would have moved him there. Like, what the fuck, you know? Come on. It was great. It started as something real. It became something that is going to make a whole lot of fucking money.
And I'm just going to okay, so since he kind of went there, the thing I think I enjoyed most about this is the fact that people like Dave Meltzer, the people like Sean Ross Sapp and his Fightful.com, who claims he talks to MJF, which I think is a load of, horse shit. I don't buy a lot of stuff. All the dirt sheet writers out there who think they know are totally getting worked. And when this is all said and done, they're going to look like complete and utter fucking idiots.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
What say you?
I don't know where the massive hate for the dirt sheets comes from. But you know what?
Dude, I think these dirt sheet writers, the more and more I think about it, they remind me of that guy in the South Park Warcraft episode that the kids were trying to kill. That big, just fat looking guy that with the Chips Ahoy cookie sitting on his stomach. To almost see that just seems like to me that's about what every dirt sheet writer looks like nowadays.
Jesus. DDJ going against the dirt sheet writers of the IWC is beautiful.
Dave Meltzer looks like
that would have been a good heel turn segment if I decided to continue with that, because I really.
Coming next week, DDJ's heel turn on the dirt sheets.
I mean, Meltzer looks like he smells like fucking cat piss and fucking.
Have you seen his office?
Cheetos. Yeah. It's fucking hoarder central. It's awful, dude.
Yep.
I mean, if somebody fucking smokes a cigarette within 500 feet of that place, it's going up, and there is no saving it.
All right. Very positive here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We've just been a train of positivity.
Oh, my God. Everybody's going to fucking hate us.
Man, if we don't lose everybody after this episode, I'll be surprised. But, guys, back to the question on MJF. I saw a lot of people online tweeting, you need to tune in. You need to see MJF's Piper moment. This is a Piper moment. I think it was MJF's coronation. Because if this doesn't lead to MJF as the champion, what was it all for? This
absolutely nothing.
Yes, war. Good God. Yes. This all has to end in Punk versus MJF. And MJF has to go over.
Okay. So one of the things I want to talk about with that match, because that's what it seems like it's building towards. When MJF come out, the fans were booing him, right? And and then when he started, they were like, shut the fuck up. What was the crowd doing after that promo?
They were cheering.
So do you feel like, and the rumors have been going, the whole thing, Punk's going to turn heel, the Summer of Punk and all that. Do you think we see, if this match does happen, that the roles are reversed and MJF goes into it as your, anti-hero babyface, where Punk is like the heel? I mean, do you think that's a possibility?
To what's setting up to be. Punk has become John Cena.
No, fuck off.
In the summer of Punk, Cena was the champion. That's who the pipe bomb was geared towards during that whole time frame.
True, but this wasn't geared towards Cena.
That's true.
He didn't.
Well, this wasn't geared towards Punk. This was just the same thing. He's mad at the machine, and the machine's champion is Punk.
But I'm gonna say something slightly controversial once again.
Again?
No. You
MJF is the same as Hangman. He doesn't need the fucking title because where do you go? Where do you go? MJF as the fucking AEW champ. I love MJF. Forgive me. But would be shitty as Hangman Page is the champ. He's going to have some great matches, but nothing's going to come of it. And it's going to be a placeholder until somebody else, like, I don't know, Bryan Danielson comes up and takes the title off him the way Punk came in and took the title off of Hangman. That's my biggest fear and problem with that. Unless they go the absolute fucking Ric Flair route where they let MJF go off. Fuck the Pinnacle. He does his own fucking thing. And he just goes full Ric Flair. I'm the fucking man now. And I'm untouchable. And they
does the
helicoptering.
He does the helicopter. Fucking flight attendants worldwide live in fear. Okay. No, seriously though, I think that would be the way to go if MJF does win the title, but he doesn't. He doesn't need the fucking title. He's the guy. This is why he has been, like in his own words, the number 2 person, most money draw, minute by minute. He said that in his promo, and it's 100% fucking true because I just believe it. But either way, no, the truth
you're a mark.
But he is, because he's honestly, he is the fucking absolute. I have to stop what I'm doing and watch MJF. Like, what is he gonna say tonight? How is he gonna approach this? Where is he pushing this storyline? He's the most over person in AEW, hands down. And you can argue me, you can debate me on that, but listen to what he said in the promo. His wrestling. Oh, where were you fans saying I'm a shitty wrestler? Yep. But he actually doesn't have a fucking bad match under his belt. Tell me a fucking terrible MJF match. You can't. Because I sat there and I started going through all his fucking feuds, and I'm like, motherfucker, I can't take a match of MJF and go, that was a fucking stinker. I can't do it.
You know what it is? It's because I think the reason why, people want to say, doubt his wrestling ability is because he works so differently from the majority of the rod. Like, remember back, and I think it was 2016 when they did that Talking Smack with The Miz and Daniel Bryan, where Daniel Bryan was talking about how The Miz is a safe worker and all that, and that caused the whole thing to blow up. Was that real or not? I feel like MJF's style is very similar to The Miz in terms of how he works. Like, I'm not saying he is The Miz, but I think
another one. Tell me a fucking terrible match that The Miz has really had. People hate him. And, he's fucking shitty in the ring. He's not worth watching. Dude, he had a match at Mania with John Cena for the title. That was a good fucking match.
Yeah, that ending was kind of screwy, though.
What's that?
The ending was kind of screwy, and he fell for The Miz because he basically smacked his head and knocked himself out. And, thank God it wasn't anything more serious. I'm going to even go one better.
Okay, we almost saw Brock Lesnar die at WrestleMania in the main event too. So, let's call it what it is.
So here's so since we're kind of
doesn't make the match terrible.
So we're gonna definitely. I just think that ending was kind of a little wonky, but I'm not saying that made the match terrible. I'm gonna give you another match that speaks to how good The Miz is, and we'll kind of get back on track here. A few weeks ago, I bought at a used DVD store. I bought a Jerry the King Lawler Blu-ray set. It was a 2-disc set that talks about his career and has a lot of his old stuff from like the Memphis days and everything. On that set was a match that he had on a Monday Night Raw back in, I think it was like November of 2010 or whatever, against The Miz in a TLC match for the WWE title. And that was basically the match that planted the seeds for the Jerry Lawler versus Michael Cole match at Mania. I mean, the Miz got a good match out of it, a TLC match nonetheless, out of a 60-plus-year-old Jerry the King Lawler. Yeah, I'm with you on this. I'm gonna say this. I've said this before. I'll say it again. I'll say it till the day I die. This is a first ballot WWE Hall of Famer. Fight me.
I agree with that 100%. Because for all the shit that he got, watch his fucking what's the show?
Ms. and Mrs.
No, fuck that.
Dude, that show's funny. I can't wait for the new season.
It is actually funny, but that WWE the
villains,
evil.
Yes,
his episode is fucking fantastic.
Yep,
he got so much shit. Oh, he's the reality star. He's this. He's that. Nobody wants to fuck. They kicked him out of the fucking locker room. All this and that. He did everything on his own. The shit he did with fucking Morrison, where like they're doing the fucking filming. He's like, we produced everything. They wrote it. They did it all on their own fucking time, and it took off. Everything he's done has been good. But going back to MJF has not had a terrible match. I can't tell you if I've ever heard him give a fucking promo that didn't have me like on the edge of my seat. And he's the fucking heel that you just want to see get his ass beat. And what does he do? He's the one person who has a win over CM Punk since he's been in AEW.
The only one.
The only one is
I was there for that.
Right. So there's a fucking point for everything MJF said. But he doesn't need the title because he's that fucking good. Hangman didn't need the title because he's a better character, perpetually the underdog fighting for it. When the underdog wins the title and he's sitting on top, where the fuck do you go? You go back down. With MJF, though, he's the guy who can talk his way right around the fucking title and make himself the focal point without having that giant fucking title belt around his waist. And
so,
that's it for MJF. I mean, to me, what he did in that promo and where they blurred that line of reality and fucking and storyline, fucking perfect.
So I just want to get something in. I agree with a lot of what you said, but
I also want to get something in. So let me know when you're done.
It'll be quick. So I like your take, and I can understand where you're coming from with your take about MJF not needing the belt. MJF is a prick now. We all hate MJF. Imagine how much more of a prick he would be if he was the champion.
Ric Flair level. Dude, I'm not talking Ric Flair in the fucking 90s. I'm talking Ric Flair in the 80s.
Oh yeah. I mean, I see where you say he doesn't need the belt, but I just think it could just it would make his character that much more of a prick if he had that belt. So, Hot One, what do you got?
Honestly, both of you guys have beaten this dead horse.
I don't beat dead horse unless it's Grand Theft Auto.
He just beats himself.
You just beat yourself
off. In about 20 minutes, man. I will be.
So, yeah, gentlemen.
Behind the curtain there.
Body in a wood chipper. Anyway, go on.
Wow. Yeah. So, I'm here tonight just on a formality cases because I have a little box at the bottom in case anybody listening didn't know that. But yes,
MJF. He has a tiny little box.
Yeah, I've got a tiny box. It's the formality basis today. So let's move on from the MJF situation.
No.
Oh, back to the MJF situation.
No,
what do you got?
I want to hear your take.
I have no take on the MJF situation. I mean, we saw.
What about his promo?
I mean, dude, what else is there to say? You guys hit it all. We saw a masterclass from a guy who knows how to handle the mic. He showed you why he's that much better than everybody else that they have in that locker room. And y'all are funny.
I'm giving you your giant box here because you're complaining about how tiny your box is.
Yeah, show off that little box. Go ahead.
Y'all are funny. But anyway, y'all ambiguous voices, bastards. No, it's like I was saying, man.
He's just like a WWE wrestling fan. He can't be happy about anything.
Oh, you guys beat a dead horse.
Anyways,
let's talk about Cody.
Fuck both y'all. Cody Rhodes, Hell in the Cell against Seth Rollins. No, we'll get there in a minute. DDJ's dying off screen. I don't know if you guys can hear it. But no, guys, it's just MJF. They just started a new McMahon Austin feud with MJF. They've started a new Punk summer of MJF. You know, as much as we want the summer of Punk since Punk's the champion, it's the summer of MJF right now. If done well, this could be something that people talk about for years. So, since y'all, yes,
real quick, two things. Number one, that kid's only fucking 26 years old.
Oh my God.
He's so much fucking 26. And we're talking about him not having a terrible match. And we're talking about him as pretty much the best fucking promo in all of professional wrestling. And I don't say that lightly because all three of us watch a lot of pro wrestling, not just your fucking WWE and AEW. I mean, I know a lot of the Ring of Honor stuff, even though it's different now. New Japan, GCW,
Impact.
Also real quick, Impact. Real quick, shout out Tony Deppen versus John Moxley GCW title match.
Yes,
oh, fuck, that's amazing. Anyway,
that's what he's going to go touch himself to in 20 minutes.
So
when I think about that, he touches himself.
Dude, I will slap the ham to Tony Deppen versus John Moxley at least twice tonight. At least two times. So
ladies of Philadelphia, when you think Joey K is out there and he's performing because of you, it's all because of Tony Deppen and John Moxley.
Dude,
that's his blue chew.
This city. Yeah, I'm ready, dude. I'm ready. Anyway, no, real quick.
That was his climax. We built this city.
Yeah. So, dude, MJF is 26 years old. 26. He has years, barring injury, of course, but he has years left. And he
works safe, though.
Fucking good.
Yeah.
On the mic, and like I was saying, when I say in all of professional wrestling, that is not lightly. I don't know who has a better promo. And you guys know I love Punk. I'm a diehard Punk fan. I have been since the early 2000s, fucking Ring of Honor days. I have to say MJF right now is the fucking best promo, hands down, in professional wrestling. And also, a lot of times the title makes the man. In MJF's case, if they decide to go that route, the man will make that fucking title. We've had champions. Let's hit them. We had Chris Jericho. We had John Moxley. We've had Kenny Omega. We've had Hangman Page. And now we have CM Punk. Right? We've had 5 AEW champions.
5 AEW champs. 5 AEW champs. 5.
So.
Here's Spin Rooney.
Now, all 5 of those champs that we have had, they already established stars, already megastars before they even came to AEW. Well, except for Hangman.
Yeah.
But Hangman had that huge following from Ring of Honor, New Japan prior to AEW. He was the next up and coming. But each one of those guys don't have to bring anything to the AEW title. MJF is something different because that can be the guy who makes the AEW title the fucking top of the top. Because what he does on the mic, how he works in the ring, and how they can move this character forward, especially the disgruntled employee that he is right now, he could be the guy who makes the AEW title, in my opinion. Because none of the other guys needed it. And I say that with love for Hangman. He's always the better as an underdog. He didn't need the title. And I felt they wasted that. But MJF, he's that guy that can take that fucking title to the next level.
All right. Before DDJ falls asleep and we have a hard cutoff of 1 hour tonight, so the premiere can get it hard. We got to move on to something else. We got to give you a little bit of hell. Let's go Hell in the Cell. I know there's not much talking about, but this Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins. Make it quick, what you're probably going to do anyways, because you can't stay hard for anything that has to do with Cody Rhodes. DDJ, what are we thinking on this match?
Blue Chew.
I mean, to me, this is the only match that's really worth watching on this show. So, and I mean, I don't see any reason. I mean, I feel for Seth because he's probably going to take his third straight loss in this series, but I think he's at that point where it's not going to really, hurt him. I think he's kind of Teflon right now. I think Cody still needs to win, especially if you're going to move him on to the event, present him as a serious challenger to Roman Reigns. So yeah, I don't see any other outcome than other than Cody standing tall.
Joey,
same. You're 100% right on Seth. Seth doesn't need a fucking win at this point. At this point in his career, he's that fucking good. He can put anybody over and still walk away like he fucking is the champ. Like he's that fucking good. And the two matches we had so far with Cody have proven that. I mean, Cody's good. I love Cody too, but Seth is fucking Jesus Christ. He's so fucking good. And he's great in that spot because he can take a fucking loss and walk away like, yeah, no big deal. Like his stock does not drop one bit. Cody needs it. I fucking hate what they have done with the title situation now. They tied up all the fucking titles with Bloodline. And I don't get it. Like, I don't like where that's going, but what the fuck ever. Who cares? Cody for the win. He's going to go on. He's going to challenge Roman. I don't know if they're going to take the title off him and put it on Cody. They should because they've built it up enough since his return. And he's probably the most over guy in WWE right now.
Yeah.
Let's be real.
Yeah. That's what MJF said.
Yep. 100%. He hit that fucking 100% on the head. So, and that's probably the only match in Hell in a Cell that really fucking matters. Yeah. Also, I fucking hate the red cage. Who likes the fucking red Hell in a Cell cage?
So you know how they do those fake tweets from Elon Musk? One of them said
Elon Musk
was going to buy the WWE and bring back the blue cage.
Thank you.
What do you guys talk about? What do you guys say about this Hell in a Cell?
Man,
they got it free on Peacock.
Yeah, basically. It's not even free. I just got hit for my $9.99 monthly, which caught me at a bad time, but it's okay.
I'll take that ad version for free that's included with my fucking Xfinity service, baby. Hey,
yeah, I get HBO Max for free with AT&T.
So okay. It just dawned on me that we neglected to mention something that also happened on Dynamite besides this MJF promo, because there was other stuff that happened.
We're going back to Dynamite.
Miro's back.
Miro Day. Wow, he just said fuck Miro. It was good to see Miro back.
Yeah, I mean, fucking just put him right, throw him. Hey, well, we've been gone, and we gave you a little fucking vignette in the crowd pop, but toss you right back in the fucking mid card, Chief. And Jesus Christ, can any company not fucking bury Johnny fucking whatever?
Johnny Elite.
Johnny Elevation next.
Well, he's an elevated title. He's an elevated match kind of guy. You need a big name to take a loss. You're putting in Johnny enter last name.
Yeah, but it's like, dude, he's really good. Like, what the fuck, man? And
well, he's not Johnny Drip anymore. So
fucking Christ. Yeah, okay, yeah, I'll give you that one. But Jesus fucking Christ, I mean, the guy has come out twice to Big Pop and just fucking squash a chino. Nobody thought he was going over Samoa Joe. I mean, really. And you definitely knew he wasn't going over the returning Miro. What the fuck? No. You don't bring a guy back after, God, how long was Miro out?
Forever. He was injured and did a show.
Yeah. So, I mean.
And his wife.
Yeah, when he hit the screen, I was like, well, Miro's going over. What the fuck?
Yeah. So
it is what it is.
Man, it's like the show tonight. It is what it is. We're putting out an hour worth of good content for everybody, which is
good. Good. That's it. The word "good" that's debatable.
It's debatable.
Yeah, I'm gonna have fucking all 8 of our fans are really gonna fucking hate me after tonight.
Jesus Christ. He might as well look at the camera and go, "Hi, Mom." But anyway,
she don't even listen anymore. She's like, "Fuck you, you're too stupid." I'm like, "No, thanks, Mom."
But Something that hopefully won't let us down, like this show definitely has let y'all down this evening or whenever you're listening to this damn thing. Forbidden Door, June 24th.
I can't wait. 3 weeks from Sunday.
3 weeks from Sunday. The Forbidden Door. Big match announced so far. The one and only Charles Manfred Punk and the Ace Tanahashi.
Fuck all.
I'm guessing we're not excited about the match.
No!
It's not that I'm not excited because I think it's going to be a fun match if it's actually the match because, I mean, it hasn't officially been announced. But
Well, I mean, he came out.
I think a lot. He came out, but, that doesn't necessarily mean, it is what it is.
It is Pride Month.
It's a wait and see.
I mean, he came out.
That's not that kind of came out.
Oh, wait, what? Really?
Jesus, happy Pride, everybody.
Happy Pride Month to all our fans. We love you.
Yes.
We love you guys.
But no, if this match happens, I think it's going to be a fun match. But I think a lot of people were hoping we'd get Punk versus Okada.
No, that wasn't the match.
Punk versus Kenta.
Thank you. Thank fucking Christ. That is what I wanted to see. And I don't get that now. And I got fucking old man Tanahashi coming out here, like fucking hobbling around. And I'm like, oh, great.
What do your abs look like?
I'll tell you what. Here's a match I would have loved to see.
I don't know what do his abs look like. He's got that old man barrel starting, so don't even give me that bullshit.
So
he's no longer the abs of NJPW.
No, he's not.
So Joey K wants to see Punk versus Kenta.
That's
here's a match that I think I would love to see with CM Punk at this show. Give me Punk versus Jay White.
No,
actually, that's good. That's good. I like where that goes.
No.
But see, the whole thing is because I think a lot of people, including myself, were hoping we finally get to see Mox versus Tanahashi because I know that's been building for a while.
Yes, that was Tanahashi's build.
So that's my flip of that. Like I
even
wanted
Jericho,
Penta, but Moxley Tanahashi. Those two matches are the fucking matches to have.
Yeah,
right,
dude. And look at it this way. We still got a long time between now and then. Hopefully they start to put out the real match cards and we can stop debating and actually start debating what the real fucking matches will be.
I'm a master debater.
But I bet you are.
Yes, we know that.
It's the best thing that he does. Tony Deppen,
It's the second best thing I do.
We built this city. So what? I don't want to know the first. Anyway. I think there was a lot of opportunity that we've missed here, man. I know Kenny Omega still being hurt, kind of dampen some things. Okada, we'll see what they do with him. I know Will Ospreay has gone off on record and saying he wants a homegrown AEW talent. So
maybe Will Ospreay versus Jungle Boy.
Will Ospreay versus Darby Allin.
I'm thinking it's Darby Allin, yeah.
Let's just hope Ospreay's healthy enough to be there.
Look at Ospreay. Let's hope Darby Allin's alive to compete there. Jesus Christ. We still got a few more weeks of matches to go.
We've seen the Great O'Khan and Jeff Cobb basically come after FTR, so that's going to happen. It's not announced officially, but they did the run-in, so it's got to happen.
Yeah, they already teased it.
So something
I'm good with. I'm actually good with that match. I'm
good with that match too.
Yeah. So it's something to tease for possibly next week. Because I know we're about done here. Why don't we talk about the champions in both promotions and see like someone we can like match up? Like, okay, who do we think would match up best with Jurassic Express? From
can I get a dream matchup at Forbidden Door?
Orange Cassidy versus Toriano?
Yes, but no. I want the matchup of the disgruntled employees. Give me MJF versus fucking Ibushi.
Oh, that's a good one.
Fuck all. That's so good. Just two guys who hate the fucking companies they work for. Wrestling for the companies that they work for. Jesus Christ.
That's a good. That may be one of the best takes I've ever heard for this show. That's really good. I like that. Well played, Javon.
I will one up you on that.
Oh shit!
Let Ibushi come out, fucking team AEW, and let MJF come out with the fucking lion mark.
That would be great.
The fucking internet will fucking melt down. Like, literally, the IWC will just fucking look like the dude from Raiders of the Lost Ark that melts. Yeah, that guy. Yep. That's what will fucking happen. Either
that or gonna be like the guy that got his heart pulled out by Molo Ram.
Kalima. No, hey, I want to say this. You said Jay White. I think a good match, Jay White Hangman. That's a fucking match.
Ooh, I like that. That's really good.
Potentially steal the show.
Hot One and I are going to be there.
Ah, fuck you guys. I'll be watching at home.
You're muted, Jovan.
Yeah. If you see us, beer us.
Beer us.
And you won't see me because I'll be sitting here naked, slapping the ham on my couch to it.
And on that note.
Oh, you guys want to see the helicopter? Hold on. I'll show it to you.
Oh, Ready? DJ, please.
Do not forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Follow the show on Twitter at SHOOTINSHT, and thanks for listening.